Hey everyone, good evening. I just want to do a short video on Halloween, and we've been having quite a few people ask about what is Halloween? Do we take part in it? What is the context to this? So, just to set some context, it's a pagan holiday. Don't want to get too much into the details and the history of it. It's not relevant to our to this video, so won't get in the details of it. So, what it basically, it's a pagan holiday. So the same way we um get involved with Diwali and with Holi based on our situations and how do we interact with others. So similar rules that we would way that we would get involved with Halloween. So if somebody's inviting you over to their house for dinner on Halloween, based on the situation, you'll decide whether to go or not to go. But yeah, in the same way, you might not go to the uh, a person's house for their puja, but you might go for a Diwali evening. You might visit neighbors, or neighbors might come and see you. So it's the same way that we would interact about with the whole thing of Halloween as well, because it's another pagan holiday. But pagan meaning it's a not a Christian holiday. So just to clarify, but something to know for sure is that we don't want to glorify death. We don't want to glorify um anything to do with the devil or demons or ghosts and stuff like that. So that's something we need to be really clear about, that we don't glorify those things, because we don't celebrate death. We celebrate life in Jesus, and Jesus' victory over sin was so that we don't have to worry about death. So as Christians, we want to live a life of which is in Christ, which is not scared of death. So we don't want to glorify death in any way. And a lot of Halloween is about a lot of parts of it can be about glorifying death or zombies or being undead and things like that. So we don't want to be dressing up as zombies and ghosts and stuff like that, or like demons or devils. We stay away from those things because we don't want to glorify evil or glorify death, and that's something which we don't do. We have to be clear about that. And but if a friend invites you over for dinner, go to their house, meet them. uh, does it give us a point to connect with people? If it does, yeah, maybe go dress as Spider-Man or whatever you want to do. But some of those things can be seen as a point of engagement, of how to use the situation to build relationships, to have a point of connect with neighbors, with even with friends around the apartment complex. Maybe how do you want to do it will be based on how where you live and how your neighbors react to it. And many places in India, they don't celebrate Halloween, so you don't have to worry about it. You don't have to get involved. That's okay. But if you are in a place where everybody around is celebrating, it's getting more common that people celebrate Halloween even in India. And so just want to put this out there, so be clear that we want to talk about light. We want to talk about life, and not to glorify darkness or death. But just know that in any circumstance, we just want to make sure we want to connect with people, get people an opportunity to build relationships, and always point them towards eventually point them towards Jesus. And that'll be the purpose of why we do all these interactions with people. So have a great week, guys. Thank you so much.